Okay, so if you guys hear cat whining, it's my cat Leo. I talked about this in like one of my other videos just recently. He ate part of a rubber band, and so he's being fed food that makes him go poop, and then we're keeping him in a crate so we can examine his litter box to make sure, or so that my sister can examine his litter box to make sure that he's actually like past the turd that is in his bowels, so that we can examine his turds to see if he's pooped out the chunk of the rubber band. So if you hear whining, that's him. I am sorry. Also, if you hear like booming, it is the 4th today, the 4th of July, and I'm filming. So there's that. But I just wanted to play with makeup, so I don't know if this video is going to be sped up or not, or how much talking I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, I already have on eye primer, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer, just so it has a chance to like sink into my skin before I do the rest of my makeup. So because I have found that poreless primers need a little bit to dry, and I didn't know that before. So yeah. Okay. But there's the primer, and then I have on eye primer already. So the palette I'm gonna be going in with today is my Jackie Aina palette, and we're probably just gonna speed through this part. Tell me what to do. Yeah. Okay, so my eyes are basically done except for like the lower lash line and everything. I'm gonna move on to foundation and concealer right now, but before I do that, I am gonna go in with like a hydrating primer, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with like this Smashbox Crystal Clarity Primer water thing just to add some hydration back into my skin. And then for my foundation, the foundation I'm going to be using is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh in the shade Light 40. And I guess like, I don't know. The whole reason I was filming today, because I wasn't planning on filming today. I thought I was going to be spending the day with my family. And I did spend some time with my family, so I'm grateful for that and everything. But yeah, I needed something that's going to relax me, and I don't know, just lately I've been feeling pretty down, and I couldn't really tell you why. Well, I mean, I could, but it doesn't really serve much a purpose. But I'm feeling kind of sad and a little bit down in the dumps lately. So I'm just gonna put on makeup. And the reason I'm not watching fireworks with my family is because I don't really care for like super loud noises. They kind of like hurt my ears. So I don't really watch fireworks too often. I am mixing that foundation with a concealer too, just to like add a bit more coverage, but then to also just slightly lighten the shade so it matches me a little bit better. Except that was too much. Whoops. Let's just go down the neck then. Sorry, I got distracted making sure this is like blended in fairly well. But so I don't really like fireworks too much, but then I've been feeling kind of sad lately for a couple different reasons. Like mainly just because I feel like nobody really wants to do anything with me. Like, I am so opposite in my interests from what the rest of my family is. It's a bit ridiculous, if we're being totally honest. The rest of my family is like very much outdoorsy type of people, and I don't mind being outside, but it has to be like the right type of outdoor activity for me to really be interested in it. And every time I start to talk about makeup, like, they either will like start laughing at me or making fun of me, and I feel like I'm always just the butt of all the jokes. And so I don't know, it's just frustrating after a little while. I do have one cousin who I enjoy spending time with, but she's busy a lot because she works all the time. So I've been spending some time with my aunt, and that's been nice. It's just a little bit frustrating that I feel like none of my other family members really want to spend time with me. And I don't know, maybe it's just me feeling that way, because whenever I mention like to them how I'm feeling, it's like, well, you never really want to spend time with us either. And it's like, I would if you guys invited me to things. Like, I don't want to just invite myself to these things. And I've asked them like a couple, I don't know, it's very frustrating. And then just like with all the stress of work too, because my job is getting busy again, or busier than what it has been. Oh my god, my nose, it's just a bit frustrating is all. So I wanted to put on makeup today to like be my own form of therapy, and I just figured I might as well record it, because I do really like making YouTube videos. Don't laugh at me or yell at me about doing that. I know it's not sanitary, but like, this is only my makeup. Okay, so there's that. And there's cat hair on everything. I'm going in with the Revlon Candid powder. I don't know. Sometimes I just want to put on makeup and like just be me for a little while without being judged and laughed at and mocked for like my interests and my hobbies and like the things that I like to do. So that's what we're doing today. So, but I hope everybody's having like a happy 4th of July if you guys celebrate it. I hope everybody's just having like a good day in general, and you know, that type of thing. But I've learned something about myself since starting YouTube. I am not a very good like free speaker. I can't think of an idea and then just like talk about it online. I need almost like a script or something so that I have it like memorized and everything, just so that I don't feel so odd talking essentially to myself. Which is strange. You would think I'd have it like down pat by now, but I don't. But I'm looking forward to this week, just because like I have a collab with, I'm gonna call her a good friend of mine. Well, not really like a good friend, but like an acquaintance bordering on like a good friend type of thing. Because I don't know if she would call me her friend or not, but I've got a collab coming up, and I'm going on like a staycation, and I'm looking forward to that, and that'll be really good. It's not really anything super exciting, but you know, I'm just gonna go somewhere and have like a good quiet time. I think the part I'm looking forward to the most is not having to share a TV for like a week. And so like what I'm gonna have it on all week is like either Ion or WeTV or like the ID channel, just so, like I can watch like Criminal Minds, CSI Miami, Law and Order, all of their like various, I love watching like crime shows, like true crime shows and dramas and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that. And I know I'm going to be going out to dinner or breakfast or lunch or something with my grandma. Because since we moved, I used to see her almost every day. And now is today was like the first time I'd seen her in 2 weeks or so. 2 weeks. And maybe that's not like a huge deal to other people, but to go from seeing her, like I said, almost every day to not seeing her at all was a bit of a shock to my system, I would say. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm just gonna have a drink really quick. And then I don't really know if this is supposed to be used as like a setting spray, but I'm kind of gonna use it as like a mist to hydrate. My face, and then I'm gonna do my lower lash line really quick. I should probably do my brows too, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing this week. So I'm gonna try and like film some stuff too, because I don't mind like being by myself for a while and everything, but even I'm gonna get bored of just like sitting there and doing nothing for like a week. I don't like doing nothing. And I'm really excited about the fact that like when I get paid on Friday, so the 9th, I'm probably gonna buy a couple Kindle books, because I read, if you guys haven't heard of Anne Bishop, she's like an author with the Dark Jewels series or the Black Jewels series, and I read the first 9 of them, and then I thought the series ended, but now there's 2 more out, and I'm so excited about it, and I want to buy them on the Kindle app, but they're like $25 all together, and I just don't have it right now because I'm trying to be a better consumer and spend my money a bit better than what I've been known to do. in the past. But yeah, this is pretty. Okay, so like just quick deviant to talk about this palette really quick. I was not like the biggest fan of this when I bought it because I found it so difficult to work with, and I still like kind of find it difficult, very difficult to work with, just because I think the pans in the Jackie Aina palette are pressed a little bit firmer than what the normal ABH formula is, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I've decided it's not like a bad formula, it's just not what I'm used to from them. And I kind of just like their old formula, like the softer formula that was a little bit easier to blend was really cool. This isn't bad. It's just not like my cup of tea for the most part. Because even like the shimmers when they're wet, they're not super blinding. And I don't know how I feel about that, but oopsies. This is gonna look ridiculous. Oh well. But yeah, so that's the eye look all done. But yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Like, that's what I'm doing, and that's where I'm at, like, mentally. Like, I'm not doing bad, but I'm not doing, like, great either. And just in general, the amount of stress I feel on a daily basis, I have to talk to my doctor about it. And I'm so sorry for, like, keeping and jumping in between topics and everything. But, yeah. That's kind of how I feel. I like this blush. I wasn't sure I was gonna like it when I got it, but it's like, it offers like a nice sheen, and it pairs really well with the foundation. I think I love everything that I've used so far, except for the freaking, that goddamn, primer. I don't like that at all. I do know that. I hate that primer. I can't wait to use it up and just be done with it because it sucks so bad. I thought it was so good when I first got it, and then once I kept using it, I realized it didn't do anything. Like, if I get really close right here, I'm gonna try and like zoom in when I'm editing, but there you can see every single one of my pores, it's emphasized. Like, I have pores in places. I didn't know I had pores, like, right here. I didn't know I had pores there. But apparently, I do. I forgot highlighter, too. This is a gloss. Oh, well. There's that, and then for highlights, I'm gonna go in with the Soph X Revolution, the first palette, the first highlighter palette that came out. I don't know which one I want to go in with. Like, would it be bad if I kind of just like that? Sword them all together. I don't know. We're gonna try it and hope it works out okay. That is more of a subtle gleam than I was thinking it was going to be. Yeah, that's all those shades mixed together does not make like a very blinding highlight like I thought it would. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Why is that so much brighter? Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go put on mascara really quick. Alright, I put on mascara. This is the finished look. All complete. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me rant and kind of vent and just have like a pity party for myself. I'd like to think I don't have pity parties for myself very often, but it's possible I do. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are having a good 4th of July. By the time you guys see this video, it's gonna be after the 4th, so I am sorry about that. But anyway, like, future me is saying, have a good day. I hope you had a good day. I hope you have a good day no matter when you see this. And yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye.